Hi out there, Adrienne A. Wagner here to recap the real estate market at Hidden Valley for 2010. Remember, the market information that we share is just a smidgen of the variables that we watch. When working with our buyer or seller clients, we take into consideration their urgency level, along with a multitude of statistics and economic variables to offer options to meet their goals within their specified time preferences. The first graph Wags and I want to share is the December transfers compared to years gone by. Each gold bar represents the sales in December for a specific year. You can see that the recorded sales are a tad off of last year's numbers. To make this information more meaningful, you should consider how many properties are contingent or under agreement going into January. And yes, we have that information available. Next up are the monthly unsold listings, and that's the long red bar versus sales, which is the small blue bar on the left. Now that's for the entire year. Basically what this slide is telling you is that because of the high inventory, 2011 is setting up to be an exceptional buyer's market. Keep in mind though that as prices may still be adjusting, climbing interest rates are going to impact your purchase. Price ranges are always fascinating. This next chart compares both Hidden Valley and Seven Springs to show you what properties we're selling for in 2010. As you see on the far right, we have the numbers broken down into 6 categories. Our research allows us to break down this information for specific communities and/or floor plans. Why is that important? Several properties sold last year above the last similar comparable sale. Here you can see the monthly sale tallies for Hidden Valley, which is the blue line, and Seven Springs, which is the red. Historically, the most amount of properties are transferred during the second half of the year. Hidden Valley ended up with 52 sales, and Seven Springs had 45. Remember that we use courthouse records and not just West Penn MLS information to ensure that we have all of the transfers posted. Since we are talking about transfers, this next slide appears promising for sales in 2011. You'll notice that it looks like transfers have begun to show some upward momentum. Other factors that are going to impact sales for 2011 include what the government decides to do, economic issues, and of course tax changes. Our state and national associations keep us posted on the latest issues on the table. This pie chart will only be included in our end-of-the-year report. So many people are under the false assumption that the majority of sales come from out of state. As the chart indicates, Pennsylvania is where the primary residences are for new homeowners at both Hidden Valley and Seven Springs. On the far right, the states are listed and assigned a color. The category of unknown is when a deed is transferred with the tax address for the new owner being listed as the property that they just purchased. That's it for the slideshow. We have even more details of the 2010 market, like average sales prices, total dollar volume, which floor plans were hot and which were not, but our attention is now focused on 2011. If you are considering buying or selling, we have a few spots open for new clients. Look for our next update in early February, and thanks so much for viewing.